Hey, call me Shape, and today I'm reacting to a video titled 19 Years of Marriage Down the Drain. Let's get right into it.
I am always looking to find something to give me hope in the human species. And it seems that the more things change, the more they stay the same. And although when I approach life with a positive outlook in hopes that I could find something to give me the belief that as human beings, we can be saved and we can be salvaged. But it seems that no matter how far I look, no matter how far I go, I can never find someone that can say, hey, listen, life is working out for me. Let me tell you what I mean by that. So today I had to run some errands, and I had to take my computer to a local computer shop to do some upgrades on it. And I've been knowing the owner of the shop for a number of years. Real cool dude, nice guy. And I hadn't seen him in a while. So naturally, the customary thing to do is, hey, man, how you been? How the family been? This man told me, man, everything's going great, D. Other than my wife wanting to get a divorce. And I was like, what? Say, man, you've been married for like a number of years, 19 years to be exact. And don't y'all got like 3 kids? And with all of that, she still want to get a divorce. So, you know, me understanding that there are 3 sides to a story. There's his side, there's her side, and somewhere in the middle lies the truth. So I sat back and I listened because it was clear that this man wanted to vent a little bit, because oftentimes, you see, men don't have support groups. We don't have girlfriends or guy friends that we can talk to. Men oftentimes struggle in silence.
That's right. We're loners. We got to just eat that shit and keep going, right? Because no man wants to hear you cry about your problems, right? Unless he's real close, right? And that's why this community is so important, because you guys can talk about your problems in the chat. Right? So by the way, if you're enjoying this video so far, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get right back to the content.
You understand that for us to go file for a divorce, when a man files for a divorce, that means that life with his wife is so terrible that it's unbearable. The Bible says it's better to sleep on the roof than to be in a house with an unruly woman. So we often find that men have no one to talk to. So I wanted to be this man's ear. I wanted to lend him an ear to let him vent. And in listening to this good dude, he says that, you know, I asked myself, well, what is it what's the reason that she giving? Well, one was, oh, well, you don't make me feel pretty. Another was, well, you know, you don't really help around the house. Another was, we don't go on vacation. So, but here's the thing though. This man has built a successful business in a part of my town that is very affluent. And he's not just built the business, his business is, he founded the business, he nurtured the business, and he has grown the business, and the business is thriving. So the fact that he don't do anything around the house, well, what does that mean?
A lot to a woman. A lot. You know, that says divorce. Oh, you don't do much around the house? I'm not feeling so much happy anymore. We don't really go on vacations. I know that we have 3 children together. I know you have a successful business. I know you're really busy in an affluent part of town. You are a very impressive man. But, things could possibly be better for me. I don't really feel so great about this. And I think the dating market's going to have something I'm looking for. Women, you guys expect us to be supermen. Not only this guy's successful. He's probably a good father, right? She didn't say anything about his parenting skills. He's probably a good father. But because he's not everything she wants, divorce. Man, can you imagine this? If we had to file for divorce under the same premise, how often we'd file for divorce? We'd never get married. Because guess what, women? There's something wrong with all y'all. All of y'all got something wrong with you. All of y'all. I'm telling you. And they don't believe it. They don't think so. They think they're perfect. They're overweight. They got attitudes and they think they're perfect. It's sad. Okay? At least let's have a standard. Listen, I get it. If every woman was actually a superwoman in spirit, in the way she looks, and the way she behaves, then fine, I get it. Get a divorce. But y'all are no better. And you think you're gonna get it. You think you're gonna get better on the market. You think the grass is greener. Little do you know, there is not a huge market ability for a woman that's 3 kids and divorced and older. Even if you take those kids away and you're not divorced, there's not much marketability for that. But hey, let's let this guy, let's let him cook, all right?
Why, cook, clean, cut the grass. Well, that wasn't the case because realistically, he taking care, the bills. He taking care of all the things that a man needs to do as part of his requirement of being a real man and a husband. And not only that, he still has to make sure that his business is running. Because you got to understand, when you have a business, if your business is not doing well, you don't eat. And if you don't eat, the bills don't get paid. And if the bills don't get paid, people sending letters to your house saying that if you don't pay the bill, we're going to foreclose on your house. If you don't pay your light bill, we're going to shut your lights off. If you don't pay your water bill, we're going to shut your water off. So unlike his wife, who has a job that she works, and, she works in the medical field, so I'm not going to go too much into it, but she may...
Average woman, medical field. A girl with a bachelor's degree in the medical field, watch out. They're going to divorce you after 3 kids because they're not happy. It's just same suspects. The usual suspects. It's not good enough, right? Paying the bills, becoming a successful entrepreneur. By the way, becoming a successful entrepreneur is nearly impossible. Majority of businesses fail, right? In the first 5 years, 95% fail. In the next 5 years, 99% fail. Most businesses fail. This man ran a successful business, paid the bills, probably was never late on the mortgage, and just because your goofy ass ain't happy, you want a divorce. You're going to break up the family. Thanksgiving's got to be apart now. Christmas got to be apart now. All the holidays and birthdays got to be apart now. They got to be 2 of everything now. Because you want to go back on the dating market and get some Chad, Pookie, and Tyrone Peen. You know what I'm saying? Because all your friends are telling you, oh, well, you don't need him, girl. You're not happy. Don't stay if you're not happy. Women will rather sacrifice their family than their happiness. Oh, no. Me not be happy? Wife that does everything perfect? I do everything. I'm perfect. And you're missing a couple things. This is what we're dealing with, man. That's why I'm personally not excited to get married. I'm not, because of stories like this.
She made good money. But even with that, still not enough for her. So as I went on to listen, I also discovered that when this woman is off, his wife, instead of her spending time with her husband and their children, she out running the streets with her single girlfriends. Instead of being at home and being a productive wife, she running the streets with her single girlfriends. So you don't think you don't think that has a little bit to do with it, ma'am? The fact that you've been married for 19 years, the fact that you the only one in the group that's married. But I can tell you what happened, like I told him. Her single friends done got in her ear. Girl, you can do better. You can do better. Why you putting up with that? And to add insult to injury, his wife had the audacity to say that, well, I feel like I never had an opportunity to experience life. You know, I got married and had kids. Well, ma'am.
You know what that experience life convo is? That means sleep around. Anytime a girl says, we gotta live life, that means sleep around. Try out different Brocks. Ride the Brock carousel. Round and round we go. Okay? And I don't understand. I don't think they understand. It's not what you think. It's not. A couple things. Listen. Do I enjoy XXX? Yes. But is it something to stake your life on? No. Okay? Kids, diseases, all types of risk, social risk. It's just a bunch. Okay? Is it worth any of those things per se? No. Except for having children and planning your parenthood with somebody. But just to get your freak on, you're an older woman, 20 years married, you probably can't have more kids. You probably don't even want to have more kids. You want to just have fun. And you think that you need to get a divorce because you want to have fun. And look, I don't know if he's talking about a black man, but let's just assume he's talking about a black man who has a successful business on the affluent side of town. Let's just say you're talking about a black man. Okay? She has a group of single friends that are not married. So first of all, I don't know why you hang out with all these unmarried, undesirable women. But she thinks that the advice of these women are going to lead to her future success. And it hasn't led to their success. Women will trust another woman who has no proof of concept just because she's a woman. Just because she makes her feel good. I think women need to understand that I get that you like validation. I get that you want the world to put you on a pedestal. But it doesn't work that way. It doesn't. You can expect your husband to do it. And guess what? If you thought your husband didn't love you enough, the dating market ain't going to love you anymore. At least you gave that man 20 years and 3 kids. That's something to really appreciate a woman about. But to you, when back on the dating market, you're just an old, used woman who's on her luck, right? Really, that's all you are, okay? Nothing about 3 kids, 20 years, and old screams excitement for men on the dating market. I hope women understand this. Listen, and I get it. Is it fair? No. Is it fair? Absolutely not, okay? But guess what? God's not fair, okay? We're not equal, but we're comparable, meaning that we work together for the ultimate goal, which is to serve God. And ask yourself, how is this serving God? God made you a helpmate, but the only person you want to help is yourself. How is this good for your kids? How is this good for your kids? Okay? Girl, get you a rose, a vibrator, something. Don't leave your husband. Go through marriage counseling. Something. Don't leave your husband, especially to go flock with useless leftover women who never been married. Man, we would never do this. We'll never take advice from broke men on how to be rich. We'll never take advice from unfit men on how to be fit. We won't do it. You shouldn't listen to a YouTuber tell you how to do YouTube if he hasn't had no success in YouTube. That will be asinine. But women do this every day because someone's making them feel good. And that's all that matters. Not the truth, what feels good.
Choice. Nobody held a gun to your head. Nobody twisted your arm behind your back and said, you got to do this. You chose to do this. So now that you done been with this man all these many years, y'all got 3 kids, the kids almost grown out the house. Now you choose that now you want to live a hot girl life. Now you want to be single. But as I told this good gentleman, I said, I have a message for your wife. And the message is this. The dating market is cruel nowadays. Yeah, I say, man, I don't know what your wife look like. But if she can stand to lose some weight and she barely a 5 or 6, oh, the only thing she getting is some pipe. If she get that. Because you gotta
From a broke dude. Not from the guy that you think's a Chad. From a broke dude. That's who pairs together. The undesirables pair together and the desirables pair together. If you think you're going to go back on a dating market and be a desirable participant to a man that you desire, you're not looking in the mirror. Okay? You're just not.
stand. In them clubs that her and her girlfriend's going to, oh, it's other girls going to them clubs too, but they younger. They're in their 20s and their 30s. No kids. That's your competition.
And the dating market loves them. I don't think women, I see women tells me, a lot of women I know tell me all the time, oh, I don't look at competition. I don't look at the competition. I don't see competition. Whether you see competition or not, you're competing. Okay, cool. Hey, listen, I get it. You don't see competition. It's only you. You competing against yourself. I get it. But let me tell you something. When it comes to this dating marketplace, it's like any market. Everything's competing. Customers are competing. Business owners are competing. Everybody's competing. I thought I had a third one for that. I don't have a third one for that. Businesses, customers, we're all competing. Okay? Businesses are competing for customers. Customers are competing for business and products and resources. And ultimately, everybody wants to make sure it's a win-win. You enjoy what you receive from the transaction. I enjoy what I receive from the transaction. Women go onto the dating market looking for them to benefit. It's so selfish. They can't even see that this is a bad idea. Leaving your husband of 20 years, for most women, I can't speak for all women, but for most women, is a bad idea. Okay? And shout out to all the women who become a widow because their husband dies unexpectedly. It's tough for them, right? And they didn't even choose this. They didn't even, so don't even choose the life of a widower when you still got your husband, he's still alive.
And this dream that her girlfriends has sold her convinced her to throw away her marriage on some BS. I guarantee you, the chicken's gonna come home to roost. Because when she get out there and finally get her little divorce and find that there ain't nobody out there but some hard pipe and bubble gum, and unfortunately, they always seem to be out of bubble gum. I don't understand what's going on. Ain't no bubble gum to be found nowhere. But they got plenty of pipe for you. And when you discover that these men are going to cycle through you like the roller coaster at your local park, amusement park, or fairground, and everybody take a turn, but nobody want to pour into you, it is only then that reality is going to set in. You know, I feel.
And things are very different for men. It's very different. It's sad, right? I'm going to break down something real scary to you. Real scary to you. Let me tell you something. Those men on the dating market, when they see you, yeah, they might sleep with you. But you know what else? They're willing to share you. Meaning they're going to pass you around. They don't want to lock you down. They don't want to wife you up. Oh, no, they don't want to get married to you. You got divorced? You got 3 kids? You're older? Marriage? For what? What's in it for me? Right? The difference is, if a man wants to share a woman, he actually doesn't have respect for her. But if a woman wants to share a man, she has lots of respect for him. I'm saying that again. If a man wants to share a woman, he has no respect for that woman. But if a woman wants to share a man, she has lots of respect for that woman, for that man. And that's the only way it can happen. That's why things are in opposite. It's hard to try to live your life under the barometer of what it means to be a man when you're a woman, because we don't judge men and women the same. We don't offer the same things to the dating marketplace. You offer eggs. I offer sperm. To be honest with you, eggs are more valuable than sperm because they're more finite. They're less. Okay? when it comes to sperm is limitless amounts of sperm. This is why as a man, our job is to become valuable. Okay? Women, you're born with your value, and you don't know this, but I'll let you know. Your value is slipping away from you every day. When you hit 18, you're in your prime, and when you hit 29, you are out of your prime. And no, it sucks. I get it. I didn't make it this way. Don't blame me. Blame the man upstairs. I didn't make it this way, okay? I didn't. I promise you I didn't. I know I seem like a God. I know I love God. But I'm not a God, okay? I'm just a God-fearing man, you feel me? But the truth of the matter is that if you women don't understand human psychology, do not get on the dating market. Get on the dating market when you really understand these intersexual dynamics. If you don't understand it, and this is the problem that I have with a lot of this, is that women walk around poking their nose into what they believe is right and what they believe should be right and what they believe is wrong and what they believe should be wrong. What they don't understand is none of the market don't care about none of that. The market don't care about your opinion. The market don't care that you think it should be more affordable housing in these nice areas. The market don't care about that. The market don't care that you think you should get a leg up to get a certain job. The market don't care about that. Especially not anymore with after the DEI rollback. Don't care anymore, no more. So you got to understand that life is about observation, observing what actually works. And I'm going to tell you, you're looking at 3-4 girls that you're friends with that are single. They don't got no kids. They're not married. That is proof that don't work. Their whole mindset is proof it don't work. Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel blowing up. I appreciate you guys. I think the moral of the story here is this is happening to everybody. This whole dating disease going around, everybody got it. Okay? So hide your kids and hide your wife. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you guys over there.